Hi there. Welcome to another lesson. I was live a few days back where we worked on a sphere with a pencil. And how about now working on a cone? This time we're going to use our imagination. So, hello, my name is Surbi. I'm an artist and an art tutor. Let's get started. If you have a pencil and a paper, let's start right away. So, we're going to be drawing a cone and then shading it after. Let's check the angle. Just a free hand, no need for a ruler, just a simple grip, easy grip. Go loose with your pencil. It's like drawing a triangle, but instead just draw a little gentle smile at the bottom. Because I'm on the easel, I like to keep checking my work and picking it up if it's all right. If you're thinking if it's a little tricky to draw, if you're a complete beginner, that's completely fine. You can draw a nice triangle. The bottom line can be almost like not super dark, but a bit light. And then a line in the center, somewhat. And then you can just see the equal part. This is not completely center though. This is in real time. So let's go along with making some different combinations and making some mistakes and learning. So this is just a little something to get an idea. So here is a cone. Okay, pretending that the light is coming, how about on the left side of this cone? Are we ready for some quick shading? So if the light is falling onto this object, it's going to be dark on the right side. I'm sure you would have guessed it. If you haven't, follow along and see how that's going to be done. So because it's going to be on the right and this object is a little uh, curved at the bottom, so let's swing our pencil. I'm pressing it a bit dark. And because it's tapering on the top, it doesn't mean that we have to go super dark on the right also. It's just because the light is falling, we want that blending to happen, that smooth gradation. Let's see how we can bring that out. Swinging the pencil because this was curved, we don't want to go straight. The more gap you leave between here the nib of the pencil and the gap, the more free your hand is going to be, and maybe you can see my work a bit easier this way also. And going on top, there's very little space, and it's good to have a little sharp pencil. I have another pencil, the same. I'm using a 2B pencil, so that's great because it's sort of neutral. So coming here with my sharp pencil, and repeat this once again. It's tempting to go straight, isn't it? But yes, we have to do a little bit of curve. But as we go darker, we will bring in our own kind of direction. We'll change the direction. Okay, so this is the first layer. And now let's make it dark and bring in that blending. Let me bring it a bit close to see, for you to see that it's a simple dark stroke. But between this and this is super clear and white. There's a lot of light, but this is dark. But between these two sections, we want that blending to happen. So let's try. Between here and here, I'll go a little lighter with my pencil again. In that same curve. Maybe I don't want the pencil to be so sharp, the same pencil, to switch it. And here also, we don't want it to be very light, but at the same time, not very dark. So I will just go with another direction with my pencil, as long as we're going inside the line. Bring it closer. So with pencil drawing and shading, it's a bit of patience, a bit of repetition that we have to keep doing with layer over layer. And this one thing that you might think, oh, the easiest thing is to use the fingertip and smudge it. But no, we're not looking at any quick, easy shortcuts here. We're using one pencil for doing everything, for blending, for drawing, for the sketch, draw, shade, everything for the blending. So let's do that with this one pencil, but different strokes, how much we press it hard. Now I'll go dark once again. So there's no rule here that you have to go light, you have to go dark. You have to keep checking and seeing how it looks. For me, I think I'm going to check it on the camera, right? We want it to be smooth. It's a tiny cone, but yes, it's a tricky one because of that curve. So you can keep, later on when you see this video, you can just pause it and check it, how the layers were there. You can keep dragging and seeing how it was in the first minute, then after 5 minutes. Okay, and once again, dark. Now, I think I've left too much space for the white. What if the light is strong and the light was a little pushed back? Then what do we do? Let's use our eraser, a clean corner for eraser. Eraser is not erasing any mistakes, but it's also bringing the highlights. So I will erase like this. Not like this, but here. Keep cleaning the eraser. We want it to be a nice clean corner of this white section here on the cone. I've gone into detail with a course of mine on Udemy if you want to check it out. And I've gone into detail with the blending techniques with the pencil. So it's a course for over 4 hours, and I've put a lot of work into it to understand how we bring the pencil shading. It's not just something you start right away, it just builds up with practice and practice. So that'll be great if you want to check out. If you're on Skillshare, or if you're not, you want to check out the link as well. So here, I've erased it. Now, something I want to come across next is the thumb grip. First, we were holding with our 3 fingers, thumb and 2. That was the default grip, which we all have, I think. I'm a right-hander, so let me know in your comments which one are you. And with my right hand, I'm holding the thumb at the bottom, 2, 3, or 4 fingers, and my pencil is straight. Now I'll take a dip here. Tiny dip, is not straight, but just turn, and now super light. We have different types of pencils, but I'm going with one pencil here, that is 2B. But we can work with lighter pencils like 2H, 3H. It's fine. That's also great if you can. But here, the focus is to try the pressure technique. Maneuver your hand super light and check it from a distance as well. Okay, this pointy is not so sharp here. Let me check it, how it's looking. Very important to keep checking. So remember I was talking about this part and here. So we don't want it to be super dark on one side and super light on one. I think it's blending out all right now. And between this and this, once again, I'll repeat, but with a lighter pencil stroke. A trick which I like to use a lot, especially when I'm doing this kind of pencil shading, is check your work with a bit of blurry eyes half opened, not too big, but just little squint of your eye and then check it. You might be able to get the idea of the gradation, the stage you are in this particular drawing. Okay, so that takes care of our cone and pretending that the light is coming on the left side. How about completing the drawing with the shadow? So here at the very tip, not here, but the very bottom where it's going to be touching the surface. We don't have a surface, but we could just, and it's not straight. Okay, in the camera, the angle, the easel, it's not looking very straight, but it is. Okay, so the shadow is going to be, maybe we can have it going up, sorry, at the back. And I will just erase this up. Sorry about that. This is real time and it's fun. Good to keep trying different things. This is pretty much the structure of my art class. The easel's here with me and the work. The only thing I'm missing is your camera on, so I could keep checking. Wouldn't that be fun? So we could, good to engage and see each other's work as well. But I hope you get to try this, and I would love to hear in the comments. And please subscribe to my channel as well. It'll be awesome. It will encourage me to have more videos like these in real time. And super, super dark here once again. It's the shadow after all, but when the shadow is a little away from the surface, it gets to be a little sort of soft. How's it looking? Okay, let me check once again. Okay, I think I could have this a bit more curved. All right, let me check how it's looking on the screen. Why is this light not looking straight? Trust me, it's straight. Maybe I'll just make it the other direction. So that you have a final view of this work. Just an idea that it's a surface. This is a cone, dark, light, and the shadow. What do you think? Which one have you enjoyed? I would love to hear if you enjoy making the cone or the sphere. We've done this in the previous video. It's done in 7 minutes. I don't know how many minutes it took on this. I'll put that in my title and it'll be great if you try it out. So a quick drawing, whenever you're on a break, you have a pencil, you have a paper, just keep moving, keep practicing. Isn't it amazing? Because this is going to help you so much with other drawing techniques, with paints, with colors. So it's going to help with the blending technique and understanding light. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day, and I will connect with you soon. Thank you. Bye.